Coach Killinger, the excitement I know just of a season getting going. What emotions come to you today when I know things in college basketball has changed so much and how many practices you do get over the course of the summer, but when you finally wake up and you're in season mode now.
Yeah, no, it's just great feeling. It's a lot different. You have that time over the summer. We used it June to really focus on the returners, and then July added the newcomers to that mix, and so it was nice to kind of subtly bring them all together. And then having those preseason team workouts, the individual skill workouts, but the tone's still a little bit different with those. So for now to have the whole team in there all the time, it's just really exciting getting a chance to work with them. They work really hard. I'm just really proud of the effort they put in to get us to this point. So now it's time for us to take that next step in our development as a team and a program.
What's been the best part learning about your team and the cohesiveness that they have and just the personalities that your group has?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the record from last year, I think you can really throw that out the window, just from a standpoint of how hard these kids have worked, how willing they are to learn, that they want to be better, they're hungry to win, and so they've really embraced what we've done to this point, and so couldn't really ask much more from them in terms of that commitment that they've made. But just little things we've got to do, and I told them at the end of the workout today, I'm like, it's not a lot of 2 hour 15-minute practices we've been through to this point, so we got to fight through that fatigue a little bit at the end as we're still getting into shape, and then also just little things of drill work, remembering what the drill work is so that we can move a little bit quicker and keep our pace and tempo where we need it for practice.
I know another key aspect of that too was, Coach, you told them, look, there's going to be some highs, there's going to be some lows, but you're not going to see a change in how we coach you and how we really conduct our business and what we want to do. And I know that's really important, as you're going through a long haul. It's a marathon.
Yeah, and it's, I told them, we're going to have over 100 practices. We're going to play 30 games. It's just, I hate to use the word grind, but that's what it is. At some point you're going to get fatigued. Mentally, you have to fight through that. You have to be able to change some things up and maybe the way you prepare. But we're not going to change what we do every day. I mean, we show up. The things that we've done as a staff in the past and that we're bringing together now have been successul. And so, if we lose a couple games in a row, we're not going to hit the panic button. If we win a couple games in a row, we're not going to get too high. But I just feel like, we're an underdog. You got to take that and kind of relish being in that role and understand that maybe other people's expectations aren't that high. But for us, our expectations are high, and that starts with just what we expect on a daily basis. And so I think we just take it game by game, day by day, practice by practice, possession by possession, all those things you want to throw out there, then I think we'll be fine.
How key is that, though, when you're at a program like Indiana State where it's almost natural to be the underdog and have that blue-collar work ethic?
Well, not too long ago, they were winning conference championships, and, I really appreciate the tradition and the history of the program, and I think that's been lost a little bit. So we're trying to bring that back so our young women understand that they are a part of something that's been special, and that doesn't mean you're not going to be blue collar. You can win championships and be blue collar. And that's what my career has been about. Just working and working and working, and I don't know anything different. And so I'm not going to change my approach based on whether we're winning or losing. And I think we're just trying to instill that same work ethic into them, knowing that there can be success on the back end of it.
What can be the biggest strengths of your team this year and what you're really working on here early to try to showcase those strengths in practice?
Well, I think, we have some athleticism and some speed, just getting up and down the floor. I think, we want our pace to be pretty quick, but not out of control. We want to make sure that we take care of the ball. And defensively, we want to do some things that create turnovers. So, I feel like if we can create some turnovers to get up and down the floor a little bit, kind of control the tempo, that will be very beneficial to us. We got some kids that do a really good job of rebounding, but that's an area of concern a little bit right now, to be honest. But I think if we can create some space and get some open shots, I think we've got some kids that can make shots as well.
In terms of leadership from players who have been here and also players who are just coming in, what's your challenge in that regard to kind of maybe find a few voices, but also maybe find that unified voice where everyone feels that they're part of the same thing?
Yeah. Well, I think with, when it comes to leadership, it's something that's really surprised me, I would say, because, again, coming off of last year and the results, you would think there wouldn't be much. But actually, I think there's a collective that really wants to be good. But I think Summer Pitzer's a kid that really stands out. Hattie Westerfeld, she stands out just as far as really communicating, trying to keep the girls involved on the court, off the court. They really the team spends time together. First week of classes, they got together and had a team meal, and it wasn't directed by the coaches or anything like that. So they want that camaraderie, they want that unity, and so another one that Natalia Lalich has done a good job of using her voice to kind of keep things together, trying to, and really positive things, so it's exciting to see that level of positivity within our group as a whole.